Hi friends, it's Wednesday, February 4th, 2015 in Planet Earth Dating. Here in the Lynn-Body-Mind we have me, Ra, we have Charlie, Pan, and Asha. In the Body-Mind we have Glenn the Commander, Luce, and Sam. Our intention is to show up, be non-directive, do what is ours to do in all dimensions right now to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins. I have the perception that I'm a male human type and that I'm walking with my horse, who seems to be Pan, and on my horse is a woman who seems to be Asha, and there are other men around also walking with me.
Yes, that's true.
My perception is it is you find people, Glenn, Luce, Sam, and Charlie, and that we are walking, she's on the horse,
yes, that's true.
And we are walking through a very natural area, and we seem to not know this place. It doesn't seem familiar. My perception, my guess is that we're in the nature realms.
Yes, it feels kind of jungly. The light is very green.
Mm-hmm. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh.
Right.
Is the message is this horse knows. So we're walking with the horse. So channels up. Well, obviously we should always be alert.
That's true.
But to be aware that the woman on the back of the horse is someone who is, she's like a not good luck charm, but they aren't going to bother us.
No, that's true.
As long as we're with her.
Right.
They aren't going to bother us.
That's true.
And so she doesn't look in good shape.
No, she's not.
She's not in good shape. And it has the sense of being on a long, long, long journey, a journey that has taken a really long time.
That's true.
And that all of our supplies are long since used up, and we have learned the skills of making what we need from the land through which we travel.
Yes, that's true. Like looking down into a valley.
Yes.
A low area.
And there is a group of beings there, but they don't seem to be moving in an organized fashion.
No.
It looks disorganized. That's the immediate impression. It was one of disorganization.
Yes, like a sprawling camp.
Pan says, well, that's the nature realms.
That's true.
Right, it's true. So down into the valley we go. And Pan starts to look more like a centaur, actually.
That's true.
And he looks fully like a centaur now.
Yes, that's true.
And so he begins to speak as we begin to reach the outer edges of the encampment. He's speaking to the people, and they keep pointing us in the same direction. I'm not clear what he's asking. He's asking something in that language that I don't understand.
Right, that's true.
And they keep pointing him this way, this way, this way. Channels up. How may we be of service right now to trigger the awakening right now? Go ahead.
We seem to be heading towards some kind of leader.
Yes. And I'm aware of the emotions of the beings we're walking past. They don't feel happy.
No.
They feel disheartened, discouraged.
That's true.
It's as if they had come here to do something, well, I can relate to this, thinking it would be a lot easier than it has turned out to be.
Right.
And now they're unsure what to do. They're unsure whether or not they're even going to stick around.
That's true.
And they're in that point of feeling disgruntled. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not sure what to do now.
That's true.
Channels up. How may we be of service? Walk, sit down, talk to him.
Yes.
It's something like a peace pipe. We're smoking.
It looks like a peace pipe.
Yes, we're all smoking a peace pipe. Pan, I can tell that he's talking about Asha because he's gesturing to her.
Yes, it's true.
Then the whole mood changes.
That's
and
true.
all of a sudden they're bringing us food to eat and cushions to sit on is the feeling of it. And now they're interested in discussing things with us.
That's true.
and I see sticks drawing lines in the ground, and discussion of what to do, and they're talking about it, and Pan keeps shaking his head no at them and pointing up, no, pointing up, no, pointing up. They're just trying to decide it amongst themselves, and Pan's saying that isn't what works. Let's put our channels up. And there are so many beings around us who don't want to do this, that it's distracting. And
that's true.
Pan is saying to the leader, let's get a smaller group of your people, the people who actually want to do this, and let's go up on that hill over there and try from there. Charlie, if you ever get those channels to stay up, you'd be a big help here.
It's true. My perception is that Pan is starting to talk again. He's saying something about directions, and sometimes when you follow the directions and you get to the point of where something should happen and nothing happens, which seems to be what has happened here. Like the leader is saying, well, we did this and this and this,
and then this should happen. And it didn't.
And Pan is saying something like, yes. And he's explaining that this has been happening a lot.
And how we're all tested. All of us, all the time, are being tested by those who are watching from above, not with a harsh pass-fail mentality, but simply to see if we're ready for the next step. And part of any successful pattern in living is dealing effectively with disappointment.
That's true.
And so this has been a big part of the test that we've all faced, and he's gesturing at all of us. And that we deal with it, some of us better than others.
That's true.
And he's asking the leader to point out the people, maybe a handful, 1, 2, 3, maybe 3, who among your group of people has dealt best, most effectively with this disappointment. Pick your best 5. And now there's a sorting process happening.
Yes, it's quick shuffling.
Yes, and we have the best 5, and the first 2 of them look really good. I'd like to work with those people. And then the 3rd one looks angry.
Yes, it's true.
And the 4th and 5th, I don't really like. It's not that I dislike them. I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, they just feel kind of
They feel squirrely. I would have gone with those first 2 and cut it off there, but that's okay. And the leader himself feels fine. All right. Now what? Channel us up what to do.
Feels like dig.
I can dig. Shovels all around. My story is we should assume we're supposed to dig down until we get to that big glowing light down there. Numbers 4 and 5 of the Nature Realms people, my perception is they put down their shovels and walked away.
Yes, that's true.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And the 3rd one is also like whining about blisters or something, which is okay. And now we have the 3 of them. I'm trying to figure out who of our group is also whining. I see somebody whining about blisters. Hold hands up if you're aware that you're whining about blisters. Luce is a little grumpy, and Charlie doesn't like it. That's okay. Glenn, you seem fine. Pan is just going for it. Here we go.
Let's go.
So, Luce, who should I talk to about adjusting your attitude?
Only him.
Okay. When you adjust your attitude, you can be very effective. Asha's offering. Asha, I'm telling you what. Sit down and stay sitting down. Don't do anything.
Yeah, something's happening.
Right. It's like we're almost about to break through. Has the sense of breaking through into the top of one of those big caverns.
That's true.
But a cavern of light, a space of light. You know what it reminds me of? Is the big spaces that were at the end of each level in the Nautilus.
Yes.
And
big light.
Big light space. And what do I know? I know that what that has represented at various times is the oneness chakra.
That's true.
So let's all of us, wow, open our oneness chakras, expand our oneness chakras wider.
My perception is we're breaking through.
Yes, my perception is that we're breaking through also. So let's get this whole wider, 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 wider. My story is I see a hand waving down there.
That's true. Something waving. Something is waving.
Hi. And it feels good.
It's true.
Pan, do you have any nature realms magic that would work well to ventilate?
Ooh, that's good.
That's really good. Can you do that again? But these beings who are digging up feel very large.
It's true.
It has the feel of the mountains. Do you remember when we came across huge beings?
Yes. When the nature realms was destroyed and Pan went back to clear it out.
Oh, this has the same feeling.
That's true.
Interesting. Some of those nature realms beings are talking with those big beings.
Yes, it's true.
And they're pointing at us. And talking and then pointing at us and talking and pointing at us and talking and pointing at us. And Pan is standing up being very visible, and he's standing kind of at an angle, so Asha is also very visible.
That's true.
And Asha's waving at them. And we're kind of a little bit behind and to the side, behind and to the side. And there's a begrudging kind of
all right,
okay, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the tone. Whatever. All right. And now something is happening. Something's being moved into position beneath us. I can't quite tell what it is.
That's true. Big.
Something big.
Reminds me of the feeling of when the volcano was
That's
underneath
exactly
us.
what it felt like to me.
It feels like they're moving a volcano.
Underneath us. Well, absolutely burn us. Absolutely.
Burn me.
Burn me and all I represent, all I hold dear, all that I am, all that I have. Burn me and everything like me.
Burn me and
everything like me. That which is true won't burn. That which is false burns away. Shooting it up to the center, as close to the center of the bullseye as I can get right now. My aim is rotten.
I can do better. I can and will do better right now.
Right now. Now is a really good time. Charlie, step it up, man. You can. Your aim. You have the potential to have a lot better aim than that. Watch Pan. He's rocking. Charlie's saying yes. He's doing it the nature realms way. I agree. So,
still doesn't mean you can't throw yourself into it.
Right. Do your best with what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. Right. Do your best with what you do have. Watch Luce. Luce seems to have pulled his attitude together.
It's true.
And is doing well.
Sam too.
Sam too. Sam doesn't have good aim, but he's trying.
Going for it.
He's got a good attitude.
Something big is starting to shift.
It is something big. Be prepared.
Stay long.
Burn me, all that I have, all that I am, all that I represent. Burn me and everyone like me. Sending it up, up, up. You can use us as vessels. Sending it up to as close to the center of the bullseye as I can get right now. The assignment is to create something so that these big beings can get through wherever we are, which is way down low.
Yes, that's true.
Up to maybe to the physical dimensions, and through the physical dimensions into that which is above.
Yes, that's true.
Straight up to source above. Well, I think that's a wonderful plan.
Yes.
How may we be of service? Just keep sending it up, being willing to be burned. Absolutely, burn us. And Luce, are you willing to do that pulling apart the fibers of space-time trick that you have? It seems like that would be very helpful. If anyone else has specialized skills like that, that makes it easier for us to burn, that would be great. It's like loosening up my own fluff so that I am easy to burn. Like I was tightly packed into a tree trunk, and now I'm loosening it up almost to be like wood chips that would burn easily.
Time is coming apart easily here.
It is. Merging, merging, merging. We can only heal what we can sustain and merge with. Opening the oneness chakra, more light. Whoa! There it goes. Opening the oneness chakra, more light at the back, and it's like whoosh, river of fire. River of fire up the back. Okay, Charlie. Come on, man. Get a grip. Get a grip. Disappointments are a part of this journey. And you look like you were expecting some kind of magic wand to wave and manna to rain down from heaven.
Right.
And this is a marathon, not a sprint.
That's true.
Step by step we get there. You've been around here, less than a week. Asha's been working on this for years and years and years.
That's
Are you
true.
willing to hang tight and quit expecting things to be delivered to you on a golden platter?
It's a long process, my friend.
He wants a golden platter. He doesn't even want a silver platter. He wants a golden platter.
That's true.
Charlie, you're being crazy.
Can you see that you're being crazy? Yeah, you can see it. Okay.
I can see it.
Good.
I can see it. Okay.
Oh, that's starting to feel better. Keep going. Right direction.
I can see it.
Get long. Let's all of us get long. Everyone get long.
I can see that what I wanted to do was show up for the end and, dig the last shovelful of dirt and have the...
Like come into the marathon at the last quarter mile.
Right. And that I can see that. And that's not likely to be enough to rescue my legacy. And I remember why I'm actually here is to rescue my legacy and to turn this journey that I've had into a hero's journey.
That's true.
And that it's not likely, those things don't fit together on the same page. It's likely that it's going to be difficult from here on out.
That is well said. And did everybody hear that? Really hear that?
I can say it again.
That's a big shift. That's a big shift. It's likely it's going to be difficult. I think we can take it as our working theory. It's going to be difficult from here on out.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
And that it's going to be difficult on all levels. It's going to be difficult work on all levels. It's going to take a lot of oomph. It's going to require that we stretch our hearts, our emotional bodies. It's going to require that we probably set aside our minds.
It's true.
That we open to spirit. That I really get my channels up out of my head.
Me too, all of us.
Not my great ideas, but those ideas that come from above, a higher power. Those that come from a higher power. Wow. That I set aside that whole King of Kings thing. That story is not helping me.
No, it's not.
Boom. Better. Ra here again. Just checking. Pan looking good. Sam looking good. Luce, little shaky, man. Little shaky. What's up with you?
He's saying... My perception is a similar feeling that Charlie was having.
Yeah. Wanting it to be easier.
Yeah, wants it to be easier than it is.
And that doesn't even make any sense.
Right, no.
Makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. But he says he can see that that's totally crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's stretching.
Good.
And stabilizing. Good.
Good for you guys.
I can do better too.
I can do better too. I can do better too. Me too, me too, me too, me too. There. Me too, me too, me too, me too.